Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and it's time for a Superior Spider-Man, issue number 5, more specifically. This was a crazy, insane, lovable book. I loved this comic book. Holy crap, you guys have got to get this comic book. Alright, so issue number 5, written by Christos Gage, Mike Hawthorne is the penciler, Wade Von Grubacher and Andy Owens are the inkers, Jordi Belair on colors, VC's Clayton Cowles on letters, Travis Charest on cover art, and the designer is Anthony Gambino. And while Stan Lee may have created Spider-Man, he and Steve Ditko both share 100% credit in the creation of Otto Octavius, so there's that. So Otto's on his date with this girl Emma who thinks she's older than him. Turns out not really, because his brain is older, and you know, he had the brain damage before, so even though he was a murderous, rampaging axe murderer, tentacle murderer back in the day, sounds like a hentai, but so much worse. They what do you call it? He gets himself cloned, and he's the superior Spider-Man, and blah 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 blah. Why do I say all this stuff? Because that's the stuff that he goes and explains to Emma. Man, like, he just does not have the social skills to know when to stop sharing, because 5 minutes later she's completely freaked out. Her eyes are like, what? And like, this was a really good way of, I don't know if you guys have ever listened to or watched the black comedians out there, modern day. I don't even know if modern day. I don't know, back when I was younger at least. And sometimes they still do some cool comedy specials. Who just did one recently? Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, now I just feel silly. One of the kings of comedy, D.L. Hughley, there we go. He just did one recently, and like, dude, too many, like Chris Rock, any of the kings of comedy, Dave Chappelle, you know what I'm saying? Kevin Hart, they all talk about the black people who don't go towards danger. You know what I'm saying? I think it was Cedric the Entertainer who did one of the funniest ones. White people, if a freaking tiger gets, you know, loose in the jail, everybody else is running. But the white people start walking forward. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. And it's funny because it's true. Because it's true. So he goes and he starts sharing all this stuff, and she's just like, oh no, you're not going to be the one. She's not going to be the one. She gets up and she leaves. She's out. She's like, hey, where's the bathroom? Oh, it's like the second door on the left, blah, blah, blah. Wait, no, that one's the front door. So he leaves his spider bots who were making the salad. I don't think they were tossing the salad, but they were definitely making the freaking salad. Dude, I need spider bots to cook for me. I'm just saying. And I'm going to name them all Italian names so that they actually know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And they'd have to be stereotypical Italian names, just, you know, because. So, what do you call it? This knucklehead jumps out the window and goes to stop her because she's going to the cops. Now, here's where it gets really exciting. All right, because before it was just nothing but funny. He's all like, well, I don't understand what's going on, Emma. I thought we were hitting it off. But these two cops that she sees on the street, turns out they're not actually cops. Master Pandemonium has been infected the people of Los Angeles with homunculi. So he's taken over their bodies, basically. And I'm telling you, if you've ever seen the Rowdy Roddy Piper and, who was it, David Keith? Forget who co-starred with Rowdy Piper in They Live. I know it's got a pretty big cult following. That shouldn't be a cult following, baby. That is straight up one of the greatest movies ever made. It's one of the, I mean, like, very few movies have ever inspired so many other movies or books or role-playing games. Hunter the Masquerade, in case you're curious, from White Wolf Publishing. Dude, no. This is just one of the greatest movies ever. John Carpenter effing owns this movie, dude. Amazing movie. Y'all got to go and see that if you haven't seen that. If you have seen it, you're going to go see it again, and you know I'm right. So, you know, I might cut this preview short just so I can go watch it again, because, damn, that was a good movie. Dude, this freaking, oh my God. This is one of the best versions I've ever seen of Master Pandemonium. This is awesome. And a little bit of a spoiler, we get to see the final version, the Voltron version, the Megazord version of Master Pandemonium. And I'm just dying when I see this. I'm like, oh, you gotta be crazy. you gotta be kidding me. No, this isn't real, is it? But it is. And I'm so down with it. I love this version of Master Pandemonium. Doesn't even have the crazy suit on and all that stuff. But real good understanding of his powers, real good way of, like, understanding enough that you're even able to change it. Like the whole homunculi thing, I've never seen that before. I am so down with it right now. Nope, that's a permanent power set that he's got from this point on. He has now gone up a category in villain threat level. damn, I love this comic book, dude, and I think you're going to love it too. Right now, real talk, this belongs in your pull list. If it's not already, this definitely belongs in your pull list, all right? Make sure that they order enough for everybody. F everybody else. Make sure you get yours, all right? Professor Bill approves. And yes, that's where I'm going to end this. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.